Hi everybody, thanks for joining Create with Dee. I'm so excited. Today I am showing you the Paper Pumpkin. The Paper Pumpkin is a monthly kit program. It is ran through by Stampin UP. It does have its own website, but that's okay. It's still a Stampin UP company. And I was so going to open this up from start to finish on camera, but when I got this in the mail, I just had to rip it open like a little kid and, see what it's all about. So I thought I'd just show you what this looks like. It comes in the mail and, it has this cute little wrapping on it. It has a little sticker and everything. And like I said, I'm such a kid and I had to rip it open. And then inside, we get a nice little welcome note from the Paper Pumpkin thanking us and, talking about it a little more. I will let you know that everybody's welcome kit, at least right now, looks the same. And then after that, after you get this welcome kit, then each month it is a surprise. But this is what's shown on the Paper Pumpkin site. And why everyone gets the first thing the same is that your welcome kit does include the Block D acrylic block. So you get your Paper Pumpkin note card set in this first kit. You get a free welcome acrylic block. You get the stamps. They are clear mount. And if you want to store them, you can keep them in here, or you can purchase the empty stamp cases that Stampin UP sells to keep your clear mounts in. And this kit also comes with a Stampin' Spot. Okay, so that's how the Paper Pumpkin looks, and we can dive into it and go from there. So I've got the kit unpacked, and you get this instructional sheet here. And so for our welcome Paper Pumpkin kit, there's literally 5 steps into creating the card. And a reminder that the Paper Pumpkin is designed to be made for either the beginner stamper or paper crafter, or someone that definitely wants to have an easy breezy project that you can get done in, about 30 minutes. So for those experienced crafters or those that like a challenge, the Paper Pumpkin might be a great launching thing, and then you can use your own current products to step it up. But it is designed to be, made for, just the beginner stamper, or someone that's got time limitations but wants to be creative. So again, just a little highlight on that. So when you get your kit, what you'll want to do is the rubber stamp is to put the labels on the rubber stamps. They do come, you have to pop them out of the rubber backing, and then put the label on it. If you've never done that, please see my video. I do have a video tutorial on how to apply the labels to it. I tend to just not put the labels on these days unless I'm doing it for a class. I just, find that I can, just stamp just as well. Oh, so what you had seen is that it does have this protective backing on it. You do need to peel off this white barrier before you either put on the label or you begin to use it. And then the stamp will cling to your acrylic block. Okay, so then after each use, you do want to make sure that you clean your block. If you don't, over time, your stamps may not stick as well. And you just clean your acrylic block with some soap and water, like some Dawn dish soap and regular water, and dry it off, and you'll be good to go. Okay, so that's kind of getting ready for stamping. So let's go ahead and we'll put together one of the cards. The card base comes pre-scored, so you just need to go ahead and fold it on the score line. And we're going to take one of our layering sheets and we're going to adhere that on. And with the Paper Pumpkin, the only thing that you do need in order to complete the project is adhesives. So I'm using snail adhesive now for that. And again, you can follow the instructions. I'm just going to try to follow it from the picture. You can go from there. Alrighty. So now what it looks like next is we want to go ahead and layer some of our stickers, the layers here. Okay, so I've got this, and I'll use my picture as a guide. That looks like that goes about here. And get one of the yellow banners, and it looks like it's going to go, just about here. One nice thing with these stickers too, that they are somewhat repositionable. As long as you don't press it for real super hard as you're getting your positions, just kind of use a light touch, and if you need to pull up on it, you can. It kind of makes it very nice. Let's see, it looks like next we need one of these round starbursty type of stickers. Put that there. And it's time for some stamping. The Stampin' Spot that comes with your kit is basic gray. When I opened it, what I did is I slit the paper that kind of keeps it held together so that the back hinge stays in place. I just like it because that way I know that the lid always, stays with it. So I'm going to take the Stampin' Spot and I'm going to ink up my image. And you would have this probably, resting on your work surface. And you just want to take, for you beginner stampers, you just want to make sure that you can see ink on the image. Okay, see how it's kind of darkening up? And I'm just hitting the top of it. And when we stamp, we want to stamp straight down and straight back up. So I'm going to turn this, and I'm going to open up my project so it lays as flat as possible. And always, you can grab some scrap paper, and I always say get to know your stamps. So go ahead and stamp it once just to make sure that, okay, I kind of know some of the tricks and trades today. Ink it up as much as I should have, and kind of do that before. Do a test run on your stamps each time before you actually stamp. Okay, so I have that inked up, re-inked up, and again, to stamp, what you want to do is stamp straight down and straight up. Not too shabby. And then you'd want to clean this. You can either use the Stampin' Scrub or grab a baby wipe. For the purpose of the video, I'm just going to go ahead and peel it off. And then again, here's the protective backing on the other stamp. I want to peel that off. You can, again, optional to put the label on it or not. And I'll take my ink, my Stampin' Spot, ink up the image. Again, take a look at it, make sure all of the ridges, the top ridges of the stamp are highlighted or inked up. Do a test run so that you can see where it's at and how much pressure to put on it. Make any adjustments, so you can always keep practicing until you're happy with how you have it. Okay, I'll have this face me for just a second. And again, I'm kind of looking at my picture for directions, or I could, open it up and do the step-by-step. How cute is that? I love it. So then the last thing that we want to put on it is the button. So we'll grab one of the buttons. In this case, I've got some Tombow. And we'll put some, Tombow on the high ridges of it. Maybe put a little bit here on the project too. Put the button down. And we're good to go, and let that dry. So that's, and then I would just repeat that 3 more times, and now I have a super cute card that I handmade, and I have an envelope that's provided in the kit too, and I'm ready to go. And now I can't wait until next month's Paper Pumpkin comes in the mail. It's going to be a total surprise, and anticipation's, I think, is half the fun. For $20, who wouldn't like a little monthly surprise? So I hope you enjoyed seeing what to expect on your first Paper Pumpkin kit. And if you have any questions, email or give me a call. Happy crafting, everybody. Bye-bye.